Hey, my Earth signs, how are y'all? Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna be switching it up. Probably doing Earth, Fire, Water, Air signs, and then I'll just branch out and do a few Capricorns. Capricorns have been calling out to me lately, so I will probably be doing Capricorns by the end of tonight. For my Virgos, keep doing what you've been doing. The last 3 readings, you want to go back and rewatch those videos. I just intuitively feel that we are still within the energy. To be honest, y'all know I'm a Virgo, and I have been being tested. Wow, have I been being tested? Not necessarily by friends and family, just by people of the world. People with no common sense, people who have a lot of insensitivity. Ugh, you guys, I'm just over people at this moment. I feel like I'm about to be back in hermit mode this weekend. Okay. I'm going to do instead of shuffling, I'm going to just draw cards right off the top. Okay. The first card out, I know it's a little dark, is Judgment. The second card out, the Magician. Death card. These are all 3 Arcana cards. The Four of Wands. And I'm probably just going to do an 8-card spread. Five of Wands. Two of Cups. The Emperor. Look at that. And the Seven of Pentacles. Give me one moment, you guys. All right, y'all, I am back. Let's see. So I did an 8-card spread. We have Judgment. We have Judgment, the Magician, Death, and the Four of Wands. With the Judgment card, you guys know I am an intuitive reader, but I stick to the primary definition of the original tarot deck. With the Judgment card, oh, I got chills up my arms. Whew. Your spirit guides are at work. for things that weren't necessarily working out in your favor. Your ancestors and spirit guides are like, nah, cut that. They've worked too hard. They've learned their lessons. They've been doing the work. They've been sowing good seeds. They've been putting positivity out in the atmosphere. So whatever obstacles are against you, remember I said that it's been people of the world with just negligence and no common sense, no sensitivity. Things are about to work in your favor, even legally. This can go as far as like traffic tickets, work situations. You just picking up on negative vibes from people that you don't even deserve. A lot of you guys work from home, or even if you are working amongst those who you have to encounter daily, simply minding your business and keeping the peace, it's as if you've been being treated unfairly. You intuitively, you can pick up on this. You've been in your third eye chakra heavily. So you are seeing through people, things, and situations. And since you're reading the bullshit a mile away, you're handling it accordingly. And so a lot of you earth signs have been introverted to yourselves, in your minds. You know, that's as if somebody do some passive aggressive shit to you, and you just look at them with a smile. But in your mind, you're like, you punk ass motherfucker, you lucky I'm not the person I used to be. That's kind of the mode that we're in. We are talking shit in our heads to these bitches and bastards and to whatever situations we may have been dealing with, dealt with, or overcame. I know these last 48 hours have been a roller coaster for me, but I'm proud of myself on how I have been taking it. You know, like if it's out of my control, Lord, Spirit, Guides, Ancestors, I give it to you. I give it to you. The Magician. With the Magician, a lot of times that symbolizes manifestation, but also I've just been, what I'm interpreting is it goes back to that serenity type of prayer. You know, the things that are out of your control. You're like, okay, God, work it out. I'm calling on your name. Spirit guides, I'm calling on you for your help. I need you right now because I can't go any further. I've done the best that I can. This is simply not stressing out. This is simply, even though the situation or whatever you may be working through may not be turning out positive in the physical state, but in your mental, in your heart, you are still calling upon that situation to end in your favor. You are still going into the situation and coming out of the situation with a positive mind frame. You are still remaining balanced in your day-to-day. With Judgment and the Magician, I know I just mentioned balance, but I know we all probably feel a little bit off. Like we are exhausted, but yeah, we're pacing ourselves. So don't rush the flow of your day. Just keep putting your right foot in front of your left foot and just go about it at your own pace. Remember that the tortoise won the race and not the hare. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So we may be kind of slagging, maybe a little exhausted from a lot of things that may have happened within these past couple of days, but at least we still have the willpower to continue to move forward. We're still waking up and paying homage and showing gratitude. We are still remaining positive, even though we're picking up on a lot of people's negative vibes and negative entities sent our way. And it's just simply not paying any mind because you know that you're not a bad person. You know that you have not personally done anything to anybody. If you guys have had an off day and you didn't come off as friendly as you normally did, but you were respectful on how you came off, so what? You're human. You are entitled to having an off day, a bad day. The strong needs a day of break too, and people don't know what the other person is going through. So for those that pass judgment on you, shame on them. And these are things that your ancestors are calling a halt to. Like, hold up, not my person. Not my person. No, you ain't judging them off. It's as if your spirit guides are just like, they're already real. Those people that may have been sent in your life for you to be a blessing to, they're like, nah, this person's heart ain't even right. They mind not even right to even fathom with the earth signs. Let's go on and regroup the situation now and rework this thing and replace these people, because obviously they need to be put back on a common path of justice themselves to learn a thing or two that they may have forgotten. No one is perfect, and no one deserves to be judged like that, treated like that, mishandled like that. So yeah, while you guys are in hermit, because I feel like it's coming, this hermit mode, continue to only give your energy to the things that you feel deserve it. It's okay to be neglectful towards those that are just tugging on your energy. They really don't have a purpose to feed you back the same energy that they need from you. The Death card. You guys have shed old skin. Your old way of being, your old way of thinking, your old way of doing, all that is over with. Remember what I said, that, someone may do something to you, but you're smiling physically, but in your mind, you're like, motherfucker, you lucky. I'm not the person I used to be. And that's that death. That's what that death card is representing. That you have truly gone through your phoenix phase. You've been in the cocoon. You've blossomed. You are now the phoenix. You are now so powerful and tapped in and in control of yourself that the only way that someone gets you to step off your throne is if you allow yourself to step off the throne. You are no longer shaken or stirred by certain things and situations. You may be burdened because, no one ever really likes the unexpected. No one really likes having to spend money that they had put up. No one really likes to have to be hit with something that they didn't see coming and have to instantly prepare for it. You get what I'm saying? So, and it goes back to that Magician card. Even though a lot of you have been hit with the unexpected these past couple of days, you still, throughout the process, was like, you were affirming, I have a healthy attraction to money. I am a money magnet. I know this is going to work out in my favor. I don't like that this happened today, but it obviously needed to be done. It's just some fire under my feet for me to jumpstart and get it started a lot sooner than expected. It's your positivity, your gratitude, your affirmations, your constant manifestations. You guys been manifesting and not even knowing it, is what has gotten you to this point of the Four of Wands. You will have the victory in the end. All from how you were choosing to carry yourself, all from how you were choosing to handle the situation. Even though you may feel burdened internally, you're still respectful. You are still an operable person, someone that's approachable, someone that is in control of your emotions. You're not allowing the situation to bring you out of character. You get what I'm saying? And when you are, that third eye is so open that you can tell if this is a situation that's just a test, that's just tempting you, someone of an ignorant bliss, versus if, let's say, someone wants to fuck with your child, yeah, we all are hopping off the throne. But since the situation is not that severe, and we recognize and we're able to read these situations and see through it and know what the bullshit is resulting to and where this anguish is resulting from, we are regrouping which way to go. We are navigating to ourselves and programming ourselves. Okay, yeah, this person just wants to get a reaction out of me. This person's just ignorant. This person obviously has a personal issue with me. These people are just negative in their day-to-day lives, and they just want to, pour out that negativity onto me. These people are just testing me. You're able to program yourself to understand what the situation is. That way you can move accordingly, respond accordingly, and adapt accordingly. Boom. Okay. Now this next set of cards. And let me admit, that's a really, really good energy to have. You guys are some soldiers. Truly, 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 truly. Truly. I commend you. Kudos to my earth signs. That's how you do that there. Mm-hmm. The Five of Swords. The Two of Cups. The Emperor. And the Seven of Pentacles. Someone that you guys used to be in conflict with. You guys ever been in a situationship, relationship, datingship, where you were having to, that person would think that you were nagging, but in all reality, you're like, why do I have to tell you how to treat me? You've been knowing me for this many years. You should know how to come correct. You should know how to approach me. You should know how to talk to me. You should know what irks my nerves, what makes me happy. I should not have to tell a man or a woman how to treat me. I shouldn't have to tell a man or a woman how to talk to me. I shouldn't tell a man or a woman how to communicate with me. This is what this Five of Swords is representing. Did you know what, to hell with this shit? I'm not about to. I said in the top row, we are not investing our energy into situations that cannot reciprocate the same energy onto us. People, situations that are tugging at our energy, that had no intentions on restoring us with the same positivity that we may have given to them, we're not enduring it. We're not dealing with it. So you took your three swords and like, to hell with y'all. The battle is over. The war is won. I know my worth. I'm not about to waste any more fight with you motherfuckers. If you don't know, then you don't know. If you can't get right, then you gotta go. Type attitude. But you guys don't understand it. With that type of attitude, you guys are y'all are calling that person in. Whoever this I'm picking up on a past person, a present person. I have had a lot of blasts from the past, aka exes, messaging me. I love you. And I'm like, since when did you love me? We need to end on a good note. Like, what the fuck do y'all want? But I'm seeing through the bullshit, so I'm not even giving it the time of day. And pretty much this is your person's inner emotions. Like, dang. Yeah, they see earth signs for who they are. They want some of that earth sign, baby. They want some of that conversation. They want some of that affection that you give. They want to be in your presence. They want to be sexually intertwined with you. They just want, I want that old thing back. And by y'all just saying fuck it to the bullshit, it is called, your past person is now the Emperor. And this Emperor, you all know this is Emperors can represent entrepreneurs, a businessman or businesswoman. Reverse the role as you see fit. This Emperor is like, man, how I fucked that up. This Emperor is sitting on their throne like, why it take me so long to see earth sign for who they are? I saw this person for who they were, but why is it just now hitting me? Why am I just now wanting to move accordingly? You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, earth sign didn't deserve all that bullshit. Yeah. Earth signs shouldn't have had to have gotten on my ass and told me how to treat them, how to approach them, how to love them. Earth sign didn't have to do that. I should have already came correct. I'm the boss. So now, Earth signs, y'all got this person sitting up here like, ooh, I'm about to put in the work. But how? What approach should I take? Earth sign. I can't come at Earth sign with that same ass shit I used to. They have evolved. You guys, I said you guys have broken out of that cocoon. You're in your Phoenix. You're within your Phoenix era right now. And when you blossom and you have went within and you shed your old skin, your old way of thinking, your old way of being, you don't tolerate anything of the old, including past persons and their behaviors. If they don't evolve, you say, fuck them. So now they're like, what can I gotta grow up and change. If I'm the emperor, I can't just pose as the emperor physically. I have to be the emperor mentally, emotionally, spiritually. If Earth sign is evolving, I have to step it up. What am I dragging my feet for? This is who I want. This is who I'm yearning for. So they're trying to think of a way of even how to get that flame back going. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to pull some more cards. I'm going to have to pull some more cards. Okay. I got the Star card. Earth signs, y'all are coming out in your own reading as the Star. The Nine of Cups. Yeah. You to fulfill me, baby. You the whole 9 and then some. Two of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Earth signs. Let me tell y'all something. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Let me tell y'all. Like a moth through the flame, burned by the fire. My love is deep. Can't you feel my desire? People are seeing you. You're going through all these unexpected obstacles, but you were still walking in your light. You were still walking in your power. You were in so much control of yourself that you are radiating because you are now on a higher frequency. You know what to entertain and what not to. Your discernment is on point. We are tapped into our intuition and we are using our spiritual gifts. And we are not going to pour into anything that cannot replenish us, period. And by us, you see how focused this woman is? The more focused that you are, I want to say that these ripples are your stability. This is home, kids, self-empowerment, self-motivation, self-love, being that best mother, father you could be, best daughter, brother, sister, cousin, just overall aiming every day to be the best version of yourself despite how burdened and tired you are. That's what your focus is on. And the more that you focus, the more ripples, the more abundance. So you guys are honestly just in this, you're in a tunnel vision. And with tunnel vision, sometimes you even block out sound. You block out, like you're aware of what's around you, but you're in your third eye. You're in this vibration to where you can't hear or see anything, but you can feel. Your body is just getting all of these vibrations, negative, positive, uncertainties. You're feeling so much, which is causing the exhaustion, that you honestly don't have time to focus on anything else that's not positive. The only thing that's getting you through these unexpectancies is your positivity. It's beautiful. And for that, look at how bright you shine. Some of y'all may feel a little naked out here, like, damn, I know I do. Like, damn, I had to buy a new battery for my car. And I'm like, ooh, that was money I was sitting on just, because I had to call into work. I wasn't feeling good. I needed some me time. And I knew I was sitting on some money to where even if my check was short for me calling in without having PTO for that day, that I'll be straight on my bills. But it's like, you know what? God favors me. I have a healthy attraction to money. I'm steady affirming. The more that I may feel that I'm at a lack, the more that I am affirming and claiming that I'm not. I'm beating the odds. You are beating the odds. And honey, you are such a wish fulfillment. You are a dream come true. You are like the person's fantasy. Like, man. And it's so inspiring. It's inspiring even to thy enemies. You understand me? Now that's a powerful force to be reckoned with. When you can inspire your enemies. We got this emperor here choosing his path, his destiny. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This person is what is it? How do they go when you're in like JRTC? Front forward, soldier. This person is hooked, steadfast to the right. Like, I can't go left. I done went left too many times and it didn't get me anywhere with earth sign. That is beautiful. Wow. Let me get a little boost in my smoothie. Excuse me for one moment. Y'all got this emperor wanting to be balanced towards you guys with the Six of Pentacles. I told y'all this emperor is like, I cannot come at the earth sign the way I used to. All that childish behavior, it don't give me nothing but ignored, dismissed. Hell, they starting to feel neglected. You were treating this person the way they treating you, but except they were intentionally doing it. You were so focused on the unexpected things that are happening in your life. You were so focused on trying to maintain and just keep your head above water, staying 10 feet ahead, that you're not even, I said it's that tunnel vision. If it's not equal and balanced to your life, you can naturally, you just can't even fathom it right now. You don't have the room. Hell, you're barely making time to sleep. Sleep, wash your ass, cook, clean. Hell, I know I'm glad it's Friday. Baby, I'm about to give me a couple of PM pills and be knocked the fuck out and give my kids an extra gummy melatonin just because I don't want any disturbances in the sleep I'm about to get because we need to rejuvenate ourselves. But you guys have this emperor just all up in his fields like, man, I didn't give the earth sign this way, but I'm going to give it to them this time. And I'm going to give it to them in every aspect I can think of that they deserve. I told y'all this emperor sees you. They've been seeing you. They were just like these situations and people of the world that we kind of been dealing with in these past couple of days. Focused on earthly things, in their pride, in their ego, focus on materialistic gain, focus on quotums and focus on titles, being entitled. It's like you gotta grow up. And hell, it's bad enough we deal with this shit with our own children. We're not about to deal with this from someone we consider our significant other, someone that we love. To hell we are. Say hell we are. I'm not gonna pull any more cards because this is self-explanatory. Earth signs, please, please keep doing what you've been doing. Keep mustering up the strength to press forward. Keep affirming. Keep manifesting. Keep claiming the situations and things in your life as if they have already been won and worked out in your favor. You may endure for a day, but joy cometh in the morning. If I'm not quoting that per se, please forgive me, but I know that throughout the day, we endure some bullshit, things that are meant to take us out, to drain our energy, to make us negative. But in the morning cometh that joy. When you still wake up and say, Lord, Spirit, God's ancestors, thank you for waking me up to see another day. That gratitude, baby, is instant satisfaction. That is praise. That is like, oh my gosh. Just for that gratitude, even though things may not be going in that person's favor physically, but for that mind frame, from how pure that heart still remains, you are going to endure your blessings. It is your judgment. Your spirit guides are working behind the scenes. Because, baby, they know you deserve it. There are not any lessons that you need to repeat, rehearse, relearn. You guys have gotten everything down to a T, and you've been applying those lessons every day of your life. If you feel yourself slipping, about to cuss your kids out, about to go off on somebody, you catch yourself. You find a coping mechanism. Hell, I've been smoking my little black in my house, or get your little wine cooler, Mike's Hard Lemonade or something. You know what kind of helps ease your mind. So you guys have been going to those factors, breathing, meditating. I know the other day it rained. I just sat outside and I purged. I just cried. And instead of being mad at the situations or that person or whoever, I'm like, Lord, continue to work on them. I prayed for my enemies. I prayed for those that were against me. And that's the best thing you can do sometimes, is pray for thy enemies. It doesn't seem right. Like, are they praying for me because they're trying to cause harm in my life? But being a bigger person is not easy. And by you asking God and your ancestors to work on them, that way, if they have to continue to stay in your life, that they end up getting aligned with who they are and getting those chakras healed and healing and forgiving and becoming the best version of themselves, it'll make it easier in your life for you to deal with them, to where eventually you won't even find yourself having to deal with people. It would be a high frequency vibe, a rotation. I give positivity, I get it back. I give positivity, I get it back. And it'll just be constant. It'll become a natural flow. It's all about the vibrations, the currency, remember? And you guys, if you feel the need to take a shower, take it. There's healing in water. There's messages in water. The next time it rains, collect the rainwater. Use that to stimulate your plants. What else? Take your spiritual baths. If you don't have pink Himalayan salt, you can use regular salt. If you have some blessed oil in your home, I've been putting blessed oil on my babies every day, even myself, because we are up against spiritual attacks. That's why a lot of this stuff, normally we have issues with family, friends, haters. We're now dealing with more worldly things. I was mentioning like tickets, bullshit ass police officers giving me tickets. I got a ticket taking my kids to school. I'm going to tell my business. And the day before, as I mentioned, I had to buy a battery for my car. So I wasn't able to leave my house. So I called the non-emergency number, which, for the city that I live in. The same officer that came and gave me a boost for my truck was the same officer that gave me the speeding ticket. I will take credibility for the speeding ticket. But like I was telling the officer, I'm going into town. I'll sign the paperwork to physically have the paperwork for my insurance. I know my truck is not legally up to date, but I work, I've been working from home. And to be honest, when that man came and gave me a boost for my truck, I seen him looking in my windshield. If you had a problem with my registration sticker, you should have said something then, and I could have given you clarity while you were jump starting my car. But that person was in their ego. That person was in their pride. And I honestly feel like he was a nice asshole. You can't be a nice asshole. You either got to be 100% asshole or 100% nice with understanding. And I was speeding, but I honestly didn't think that him coming the opposite direction of where I was going. I don't know that police officers, if their car is not parked, that they can clock you while they're in mobility. But I'm like, hey, I'll accept the speeding ticket, but everything else, you wrote me a big ass ticket, bruh. We're in a pandemic. And then if I have to go to the municipal court, that's taking time away from my job that I could be earning money. And it's just like, it was unnecessary. He could have let me off with a warning. The first day of school, I was just trying to get my kids to school. My son woke up not feeling well with his asthma. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, not the first day of school, Lord. I need him to be there. You know, like, I had so many odds against me these past couple of days. And then my truck not working the day before school, having to buy a battery, come up with money that I wasn't intending on spending. But thank God I had it to spend to get what I needed. All that could have broken me. But I said I did the best I could. When I started to feel stressed out, I grabbed my black and mild. I played my gospel music. I manifested. I affirmed. Like, I have a healthy attraction to money. I'm not going to worry. I am not in a lack mentality. This situation is working out for me and not against me. Because later on in the future, if a police ever want to just profile me, this time my tag will be up to date. I'll have my insurance information physically in my hand in the glove compartment. I will be so legit. You ain't got no choice but to revert your ass somewhere else and go fuck with someone else, okay? And you guys, it's a spiritual attack. Because even my kids, when we walked into school the first day, we just were not in a friendly mood. I guess that officer's energy and his ill intent, we all felt it, because me and my kids are all empathic. So when we went to the schoolhouse and there was an officer greeting them at the door, we all looked at the officer like, fuck you. And I know, that's not the right mentality to have, but we were respectful to where we still shook his hand. We still smiled. But in our mind, we was like, fuck you. And then the teachers, some of their smiles and good mornings, we knew it wasn't genuine. So we were just looking at them, and then we were smiling out our head and keep going. Like I say, we fed these situations with a long candle spoon, and we were still respectful. And our inner thoughts, we kept to ourselves. We didn't physically act the way we were thinking or how we were feeling. And for that, we are blessed. And for that, the obstacles that we've been going through, we will overcome. You guys, beautiful reading. At first, I'm like, I have some time before I got to clock into work. Maybe I can lay down and take a nap. And I said, I don't know if I should do a reading because my energy just didn't feel too up to par. I said, no, I'm going to do a reading. I feel like maybe what I'm going through, my earth signs can relate to, and it needs to be heard. Sometimes the things that you may be enduring is nothing but a testimony for others. So I pray, I hope that this reading and that some of my personal circumstances have influenced you all to continue to press forward. We got a few more hours in this Friday, and then it's the weekend, and we can stay in the house in hermit mode and kick our feet up and enjoy our kids, ourselves, our peace, and continue to have this tunnel vision and rest. Because you guys, I done took my iron pills, I've taken my vitamins, I even got my smoothie. But I physically can endure, but mentally, I can't digest anything else. I'm ready to KO, to knock out, to rest, to go to sleep, close my eyes. I'm just like, I'm ready to woosah. So until I can get that woosah moment over the weekend, I'm going to keep meditating. I'm going to keep inhaling and exhaling as many times throughout this day as I need until I feel better, until I feel like I can conquer the next phase in today. So with that being said, you guys keep breathing. Inhale, release. and exhale. Do it as much as frequently as you need, even in work. If you got to go in the bathroom and breathe, do it. Take the time, as much time as you need for you today. Make excuses, but make sure you cover your tracks while you make those excuses to rejuvenate yourself, okay? I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the views. And stay encouraged and stay tuned. More videos will be uploaded tonight, this weekend. I got y'all. Bye.